Hello everyone, welcome to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Today, I'm bringing you an unexpected and heartwarming story about Barış Baktaş and Yağmur Yüksel. A story that goes far beyond television and enters a space of real connection, emotional honesty, and quiet decisions that are now making waves behind the scenes. If you're a fan of Blood Flowers, or simply someone who loves seeing real love emerge from scripted stories, you're going to want to hear this until the very end. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more celebrity stories you won't find anywhere else. Let's get into it. For the past year, Barış Baktaş and Yağmur Yüksel have been two of the most talked about names in Turkish television. Their series Can Keek Alario. Blood Flowers has captivated audiences with its emotional intensity and authentic performances. But off-camera, something even more compelling was unfolding. A genuine connection between two actors who, according to insiders, didn't even speak much to each other in the first few weeks of filming. Their journey didn't start with sparks, it started with space. Yağmur, who is known for her reserved nature, reportedly kept her interactions on set professional and minimal. Meanwhile, Barış, though friendly with crew and cast, wasn't immediately drawn into personal conversations either. For the first month, they worked side by side with barely more than a polite exchange. But that all changed during the filming of a pivotal emotional scene. The scene required their characters to reveal long-buried emotions to one another, a raw, vulnerable moment with minimal dialogue but maximum intensity. According to the director, the original plan was to cut after 30 seconds of silence. But something unusual happened. Yağmur and Barış stayed in character, eyes locked, tears forming naturally, until the director let the camera roll past the script. That unplanned extension became one of the most praised moments of the season. From that day, everything shifted. Barış began spending more time on set even when he wasn't filming, quietly sitting near the monitors while Yağmur acted. Yağmur, for her part, started laughing more often between takes, often turning toward Barış during shared breaks. The crew noticed and whispers began to spread. But the two were careful. There were no public photos, no interviews hinting at more than friendship. Instead, their connection deepened quietly, organically. Then came a moment that changed everything. During a night shoot that stretched past 3 a.m., a technical error forced the crew to pause filming. The temperature had dropped and most of the team retreated to heated trailers. But Yağmur remained seated alone near the set, wrapped in a coat, looking emotionally drained. Barış noticed and approached. A crew member recalled that they sat in silence for nearly 20 minutes before Barış handed her his headphones and walked away. Later, Yağmur admitted to a close colleague that the song he played for her that night, an instrumental piano track, was the exact emotional rhythm she needed in that moment. That track, according to insiders, became their thing, something they both kept on their phones and occasionally shared without words. Their relationship progressed slowly but intentionally. When the show's season wrapped, fans noticed both actors took time off from public life. No events, no interviews, no online activity. Then, suddenly, weeks later, a single photo emerged. It was blurry and taken at a distance, but clearly showed Barış and Yağmur walking hand in hand through a quiet neighborhood on Istanbul's Asian side. The post went viral in hours, yet neither of them commented. But now we know why. Because shortly after that walk, Barış Baktaş and Yağmur Yüksel traveled to Cappadocia for a vacation, but for something far more personal. According to someone close to the production team of Blood Flowers, Barış and Yağmur chose Cappadocia for a symbolic reason. It was one of the earliest shooting locations of their show, a place where their characters first began falling in love. And now, in real life, it would be where they would make a private commitment to one another. A commitment that looked a lot like a wedding. Sources say it wasn't a traditional wedding. No big ceremony, no designer gowns. Just a handful of loved ones, a scenic cliffside, and the couple exchanging handwritten vows. Both reportedly wrote their own words, referencing not just love, but respect, patience, and shared silence, their unique way of communicating without speaking. The ceremony was so discreet that it wasn't until days later that close friends started congratulating them publicly, leading fans to piece together what had happened. One anonymous friend shared, "What they have is rare. They didn't fall fast, they built something slow, something with depth. That's why they kept it for themselves for so long." And now, as the second season of Bloodflowers is rumored to begin filming soon, fans are more excited than ever, not just because of what's happening on screen, but because of what they now know is blooming off-screen too. Yağmur and Barış have not yet made any formal announcement. But recently, Yağmur posted a quote on her Instagram story that many believe was meant for Barış. "Some hearts don't need loud love. They just need someone who shows up quietly and never leaves." Whether intentional or not, it reflects everything we've learned about this unique and beautiful story. Two actors, two characters, two lives. One story, written both in the script and in silence. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found this story as moving as I did, be sure to like and subscribe. And leave your thoughts in the comments. Should more stars keep their love lives private? Or do we deserve to know when fiction becomes reality? Until next time, take care and goodbye.